Thank you for joining me. This could be one of my favorites. Alright, gather around. Let me tell you, I love dogs. I like cats too, but when I show up, most cats run and hide. But with dogs, I have a charming and magical relationship. Most dogs are friendly and happy to see me. There's more than a few that get too excited when they hear me coming down the chimney. I really don't mind the hyper dogs. They can't help it. They come flying in, jumping all over me to say hi. I'm usually prepared, with a biscuit and a warm hug. I know what they want, a healthy treat, a pat on the head, and to hear that they're a good boy or a good girl. Now, there's always a few dogs every year that make me a bit nervous. You know, those dogs that have a crazy look in their eye. Take for example, the Hoskins house. We've been going to Julie and Judy Hoskins since the late 90s. When these girls turned 3, their family got 2 dogs, Spencer and Eli. They were Eskimo Spitz, medium-sized dogs, white fluffy, and a little jumpy. Spencer, he was the sweetest. He'd come right up to you. I'd give him a treat and a scratch behind his ears. But Eli did not like me at all. I'll never understand it. These 2 dogs were brothers, same litter, but in Eli's mind, I was a strange man with a beard invading his living room, wearing a suit and a funny hat. I think it's the beard. Eli just doesn't like my long beard. Now every year, I see him halfway up the staircase, showing teeth, growling, and eventually barking. Imagine Santa tiptoeing past this crazy white dog. He's tracking my every movement. Eli always made me nervous, but I get it. He's just doing his job, protecting his home from strangers. But come on, buddy. I bring you treats every year. It's because of dogs like Eli we invented the Pepe silencer. We can't have dogs all over the world waking up their kids and parents when I'm dropping off gifts. Pepe the elf, it was his idea. His brilliant solution was to combine a bubble shooter and the smell of bacon. Now, when I meet a dog like Eli, I get to shoot some bacon-scented bubbles his way. You should see his face. It totally throws him off, and it calms him down. I don't know, bacon calms me down. So now, I don't have to worry about Eli waking up little Julie and Judy Hoskins. My favorite dogs, they're the old dogs. You know, the ones that have seen their child grow up right before their eyes. A dog will live his whole life in the time it takes a child to grow up. These dogs were young and full of spirit when their kid came into the world. They smelled the new scents when a baby came home, and they tolerated hundreds of dirty diapers. They were there when their toddler took their first steps, and they chased their kid when he learned how to ride a bike. All those years, they just couldn't wait for their friend to come home from school. These dogs, they were happiest when you just walked through the front door, or if you picked up a leash to go for a walk. Their favorite memories were just napping at your feet. These old dogs remember me from last year, and I remember them too. Some of them even vouched for their kid to be on the nice list. So when I see these old friends, I make sure to tell them they did a good job keeping their children on the nice list. And they give me that look, as if to say, see you again next year, old man. These dogs know their time is best spent with their child, and many of us have a memory stored away of our childhood pet. Mine was Mandy. My pal growing up, she was a collie, a good girl through and through. I wish more people were like Man's best friend. Dogs will always look around, and they're not afraid to say hello to a stranger. A dog knows how to appreciate the simple joys in life. They know what's important, the people that we care about, and they understand that every day holds new possibilities. Sometimes we just need to appreciate the little things to get through the hard times. Let's all remember the love our pets give us, and don't forget to give it back on this Christmas Day. Thank you for joining me. Box of Santa Stories.